choose a great husband. I mean it. One who adores you, one who respects your mind as well as your heart, and one who wants to share both the burdens and the joys of marriage and parenthood. For a long time, successful female executives weren't supposed to talk about that. But in my opinion, the real deal is, certainly a big secret to my success is having a great husband. I know a lot of smart and successful women. The happy ones also have great husbands. Secondly, do what you love. Seek it out. Demand it. I know it sounds hard, especially when you're at the beginning of your career and saying, oh my God, I'll just be lucky to have a job. But I urge you to believe that it's possible to find a job, whatever it is, and work for a company that you're passionate about. Don't settle for a job that's just a paycheck and a time clock, because you won't be happy and life is too precious and too short. And if you do what you love, whether that's placing numbers on a spreadsheet, serving meals to the homeless, leading your daughter's brownie troop, I think I've done all of those things. If you do what you love, you will shine a light on everyone around you. Corollary 2A, find a great employer. Again, it is not as hard as it sounds. And if you find an employer, if you choose to work outside the home, if you find an employer who espouses and truly believes and lives the same values that you hold, you will be not only more successful in your job, but truly enjoy and get the most out of your job, what you're doing. Somebody like Tom Phillips, who owns the company that I have worked for, companies that I have worked for the past 25 years. Someone who believes in helping other people be successful, somebody who believes in family values and the value of the family. Those are really important. Okay, number 3. Realize you can't always make everyone happy. That's a really frustrating thing because I believe women want to and always try to make everyone happy. But in your life you will realize that you cannot always make everyone happy, and so you have to ask yourself, what's important to me? What's meaningful to me? What do I value most? My method of successfully juggling motherhood and my career has a lot to do with involving my kids in my job. It's probably easier for me than some others. I mean, I'm a book publisher. Kids love books. Most kids read books and have books and love books, so it's easy to understand. But I really think it's valuable to explain to your kids what you do and get them excited about what you do. And it can be any job. You work with people, you produce a service or a product that people use, you travel, you help people travel, you help people buy a house, whatever you do. I think if you explain it to your kids and make them feel like they're a part of it, it makes your home life really robust and interesting, and your kids feel proud that you respect them enough to talk to them about what you're doing. And I also think they get a sense of involvement and encouragement and pride from seeing what their mom does and feeling like they're a part of it. So I do that, and I think my daughters appreciate it and feel better for it. I also think as a parent, one of the most important things you can do is set very, very high expectations for your children. My experience is the higher your expectations, the higher your kids will achieve. Do not dumb it down. Do not expect less from them. Expect more from them. Again, I think that communicates respect to them, but it will also inspire them to live up to those high expectations. I also believe every child is homeschooled. Doesn't matter where they go to school, public, private, parochial, homeschool, every child is homeschooled. They learn most of what's important in their lives from their parents and from their siblings. And so I think you have to always remember that as a parent, when you become a parent. And the last piece of advice I have is something that I borrowed from Becky Norton Dunlop in the speech that she gave a couple years ago. And that is, I encourage you to, I did this actually after she recommended it, write a list of what you believe in. It's easy to say I know what's important to me, or I know it when I see it, or I recognize it when someone else says it, but it actually can be a very valuable and enlightening thing to make a list of what you believe and what's important to you. Because ultimately, that's how you're going to live your life, and that's how you're going to find both success and happiness. Thank you.